Good morning, students. Today we are going to look at a normal distribution problem. This is a typical normal distribution problem, and after that we'll discuss the answer. So the problem says there is a study of people participating in a particular program, and on average they take 500 hours to complete the program with a standard deviation of 100 hours. So 100 hours less, 100 hours more. That is a general standard deviation. The probability that a participant selected at random will be required to complete the program in the following cases has to be estimated using normal distribution. Now, when we talk about normal distribution, there is a normal distribution, there is a standardized normal distribution. So, a normal distribution has a probability density function, which we have shown you in the beginning, and we convert that into a standardized normal distribution problem. So, this here is a normal distribution function. Then we standardize it by converting it into a z statistic where we subtract x minus the mean divided by sigma. That converts any value into the standardized normal distribution model. So this we are going to use to solve the problem today. Now before we start solving the problem, let's take a look at a few basic concepts in normal distribution. So in a normal distribution, we have the x-axis where we are measuring certain values and we are looking at the probability of those values occurring on the y-axis. So the height of this curve is my y-axis being measured on my y-axis, which is the probability. The value of the x for which we are seeing probability of occurrence. For example, in our example here, our mean is 500. So what is the probability that this mean of 500 will occur? We are measuring on the y-axis on this particular curve. Similarly, any value of x, it has a certain probability of occurring. Now, the whole of the probability of the area under this particular normal curve adds up to 1. So probability of all possible events, all possible x's is equal to 1. So the whole area under this curve is taken as 1 or 100%. And this curve has the property that it is symmetric. That means the left side is equal to the right side. They are mirror images. So for example, if I take the right side of the mean, that means any value of x which is greater than or equal to the mean, the probability of such a x occurring, so probability of x greater than the mean is exactly equal to 50%. That means 0.5. So the area on the right side has the probability 5. The area on the left side of the mean, so the red shaded area, is also equal to 5. So any value, probability of all x's less than mu is equal to 0.5. So that whole area is equal to 0.5. Now here, if I take a particular value of x, so I take such a value of x, let's say x is equal to 600, or I take x is equal to minus 600. As you can see, both are mirror images of each other. On the right side is 600, on the left side is this should be 500. So 500 minus 100, this should be 400. Okay, so 100 plus or 100 minus. So let's say this is x equal to 400. Okay, so whether it is mean plus 100 or mean minus 100, the probability from 600 to 500 is the same as the probability from 400 to 500. That means if I want to find the probability of a value being between 400 less than x less than 500, that means it is between 400 500, that probability will be equal to the same as probability that a value of x will be between 500 and 600. Why? Because they are mirror images. So the area, suppose this area, suppose I find that probability that a value of x will lie between 500 and 600 is 30%. That is 0.3. Then the probability that there can be a value of x between 400 and 500 because of symmetry will also be equal to 0.3. All right, because they both are 100 plus mean plus 100 or mean minus 100. Because of that we get this probability, property and probability. Now let's take a look at the problem and let's try to solve it. Now we are given here time spent of the program. We are given the mean to be equal to 500 and standard deviation is equal to 100. Now when we solve this problem, the first part asks us what is the probability that x can be greater than 500 hours. That means that particular candidate takes more than 500 hours. So as I already mentioned, the right side, because this includes all the hours which are greater than 500 hours, so the right side of the mean, the total right side of the mean is equal to 0.5. So probability of any value being greater than 500 is equal to 0.5. So there is 50% probability that a particular candidate will take more than 500 hours. Then that can be any value. That can be 750 hours, that can be 800 hours, 900 hours. So any x greater than 500. Similarly, if the question is the opposite, what is the probability that he will take less than 500 hours? It is again 0.5, 50% chance. So 50% chance more or 50% chance less than 500 hours. Okay, now then